Are you a new mom struggling with low milk supply? Then this video is for you. Welcome to Nabifo's Notes, where we talk about motherhood, entrepreneurship, business, lifestyle, and everything in between. Picture this. You're in labor, you're about to give birth, you think you're going to push, and then all of a sudden you're being told the situation has changed, you have to go into theater, and then epidural doesn't work, you're put to sleep, you don't see your baby for 24 hours. The first crucial 24 hours, by the time you see your baby, you feel like you don't even know who this person is. Did you actually give birth? You're asked to breastfeed, and when you put the baby to the breast, nothing comes out. What do? Well, that was my situation with my first pregnancy, and it was so overwhelming. From having so many different breastfeeding challenges, to having cracked nipples, to low milk, to really struggling with the whole breastfeeding thing. As women, we think we're supposed to know these things, but how? Who told us? Who told us that we're supposed to know these things? Back in the day, our moms had all the females in their community come down when a mom was pregnant and impart this knowledge. But for us millennials, Gen Zs, where are those people? Where are they? They're all booked and they're busy. Even when you go to the less fortunate mom, the mom is half female community members are either in their gardens, they're in the market, they're too busy for her. So she has to figure things out on her own. And then when you go online and you're trying to find information, most of the information is not geared towards us, the Africans. It's geared towards North America, Europe. So you can't really copy and paste everything. Not everything matches, you know? And when you speak to a local mother, a Ugandan mother, an African mother, they'll tell you to buy certain things, improve on nutrition, focus on proteins, focus on this and the other. But from my own experience, nutrition is only half the equation. The most important thing that I believe is your mindset. If you do not think that you can breastfeed your baby, you're right. You will not be able to. But if you think that you can breastfeed your baby, you're also right. The milk will come. But how do you go from a mindset of thinking you cannot breastfeed your baby to a mindset of believing that you can breastfeed your baby? It all starts in the mind, and what you believe is what you can achieve. So in my situation, I was struggling to breastfeed my baby. I was supplementing with formula, and nothing against formula. The most important thing is that your baby is fed. You know, breast is always best, but it's not the only option. But if you are determined to breastfeed and things are not working out, and in my situation, I had an older nanny. She was an old-looking 54-year-old, and she was literally threatening me that she's going to breastfeed my baby if I do not breastfeed my baby. So on top of not having breast milk, on top of struggling, I'm also dealing with this nanny who I actually believed she was saying she can produce the milk if I can't. So I said, if this lady can do it, what's stopping me from doing this? You know? And it was only the moment that I started. Of course, I was doing the nutritional things. Here in Uganda, we have vegetables called katunkuma. We have, I think in English, they're called garden eggs. We have mukene, which is the little silver fish. And all these things are high in proteins. And proteins is one of the building blocks for breastfeeding. But no matter how many protein, bodybuilding, breast milk related things that you consume, if you actually do not believe that milk can come out of your breast, it will not come out, you know? So the starting point is mental. You have to go from the mindset of every time you're going to breastfeed, you start saying, but is today the day when milk will come out? Is today the day when my baby will stop crying? Is today, you have to switch from that mindset of asking, if you're religious, asking God or the universe to help you, to thanking, being grateful, saying, thank you that I have enough milk. Thank you that I'm able to feed my baby. Thank you that I am enough. Thank you that milk is overflowing. Thank you that I am abundant. I have more than enough. I can see myself even donating the abundance of milk. In the beginning, you'll feel like a fraud. But guess what? It's just you and your baby. At the end of the day, who's watching? You may think, oh, what will they think? Who's they? At the end of the day, it's just you and your baby. And when you reach that point where you're willing to do anything, you've tried the katunkuma, you've tried the boiled beans, you've tried all this nasty testing stuff, and it's not working. Maybe you need to stop looking outwards and start looking within, because the answer is within you. So, as I said, the most important thing might be nutrition, but I would like to differ and say your mindset. Unless you shift your mindset, you will not be able to produce that milk. So keep supplementing with the correct nutrition. Keep supplementing the baby as you try to change your mindset. I'm not saying that stop with the formula. I'm saying continue with it, but start believing. And it might not happen on the first time or the second time, but by the fourth or fifth, it will come out. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should, my next video should be a set of affirmations that you can listen to with your eyes closed to help you get into the mindset. Things like, I am enough. I have enough milk. I am abundant. Milk is overflowing. I have more than enough to feed my child. I am capable. I can do this. A non-stop replay of this. Let me know if this is something you'd like to hear. Otherwise, thank you for listening to me. Please like, subscribe, join. We'll be sharing more about motherhood, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle, as well as everything in between. See you next time.